No, let's get to Nuralink. Okay, so I looked it up. Fascinating. It's like this little chip.
That's not little.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm just doing the best I can.
$250.
It's this little circular chip that has these prongs in it that gets placed into your brain that has, I think it was like 1,024 electrodes that go into the mind. And the entire idea of it is it allows you to use a cell phone or a computer and programs on that computer by only thinking.
See, my brain can't comprehend how that's possible. Like what are they doing? Using wavelengths? Because this is what wavelengths are to me.
Yeah, obviously, that's what wavelength. I mean, I've seen Reading Rainbow. That's a wavelength. The Elon's thought process was it'll allow the capabilities of humans to go further than our brains would allow us to.
That's
Further, go further. Great episode. Yeah, no, it's the worst. It's the worst. We're putting robotic chips into people's brains saying, hey, being human's not enough.
Well, I mean, yeah, the Apple Pro is the non-surgical implant version of that for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know if you've seen any videos of that.
I saw a commercial.
No, but like it's weirder seeing it in real life.
Oh, like people actually using it?
Yeah. No, they like Casey Neistat dropped a video on it.
Oh, I didn't watch the whole thing. I saw parts of it.
Yeah, and he was sitting in Times Square with it on. The current version, I think there's two things that I think could be very interesting. One, you can connect to your Mac, so you can take your screen and blow it up, and you can have multiple desktops.
I hate this so much.
But like for video editing,
Oh, that'd be amazing.
So like
you're just
that,
immersed.
Yeah, so that was
in
great.
your video.
And then the other thing that I think would be cool is the TV aspect of it.
Yeah, it'd be nice to always watch TV.
How it's like you don't have to have a 70-inch TV. You can make a 70-inch TV.
Boom.
And it's in 4K.
Ooh.
I don't know it's obviously still very early on, so people haven't been wearing these for months on end, but
sure, what's going to happen to people's eye sockets?
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, as of right now, it's heavy. It's like ski goggles. People are like,
Sure.
It doesn't have the peripheral vision that we're used to, but I feel like I've seen a few people that have been wearing them for like hours on end. And they're like, yeah, it's fine, and I'm like, that's scary. I don't love it.
Yeah, are people going to drive with these things on?
I've seen them. Yeah, you're not supposed to.
It's the future.
No, this makes me so sad.
No, it's
for kids.
It's terrifying.
It's terrifying for so many reasons. But last week, I'm driving home, and I see 3 kids. They must have just gotten out of school, and they're walking up. And it just made me so sad because I see these 3 kids, and they're all probably like 14, 15, all on their phones. Like 2 are looking down, and 1 is on the phone. And it just made me think about growing up. And I don't know about you guys, but like chilling with your cousins or your boys, and like you actually had conversations. You actually hung out. You put cards in your spokes of your bike.
Good
and
times. Should we bring that back?
Yeah, we probably should.
Are we starting a bike gang?
Oh, I can't really ride a bike that well.
I'm sorry, what?
Not well. I
do you
can
mean?
ride a bike, but not well.
What does not well look like?
it
You
l-
either ride it or you can't. It's a yes or no question.
It's difficult. It was difficult.
And that'll be in a future episode.
Yep. I'm not great at it, but you did it anyway. Because I'm like, man, you used to just go out with your boys, D around, have a great time.
Because life existed outside of the little rectangle that we held in our pockets. But right now, life is better inside the rectangle.
Is it better?
No, but it's
But in a developing mind?
It's better. It's easier to get dopamine and serotonin. That's all we're trying to do is get those little hits.
Yeah, I don't know any different. That's all I know.
Okay, so you have a daughter. How does that feel? Being like, Well, what I grew up with, the 90s were great. Growing up in the 90s, what's that like, man?
I mean, I think you're in 2 camps, and it's like the reality is like my 2.5-year-old, she can operate my wife's phone pretty good. She
Terrifying to watch.
She literally just scrolls through the photos. She loves looking at all the photos, watching all the
nuts.
videos of family,
Yeah.
dogs, whatever. I don't know. I think you're in 2 camps, right? Like you're either in camp 1 where you're like, I don't think this is good. You should be like me when I was growing up and we didn't have all this stuff and go outside and play. But then at the same time, it's like this is what the future
This is what they're stuck in.
Yeah, like,
and it's
this
just gonna
is-
it's gonna
this is
progress.
just the reality of like what it is and like jobs and life and like it's just gonna be all on screen. So it's like, does it matter at that point? Like,
Yeah, how do you balance that?
yeah, I mean, there's definitely a balance. It's like, you know, now that we have a house with a yard, like, okay, it's a little easier to just go outside and run around. And, you know, she still does that. Like, she's not on the phone all the time. Like, we've got
Right.
limits and stuff set up.
But it's got to be like crazy to watch a kid because we didn't grow up with that. So like to like see their mind being able to comprehend that.
No,
That's
it's-
what's nuts to me.
It's terrifying to
Yeah.
watch that because she's so good at it. And I'm like, you are 2.5 years old.
That's a digital native.
I'm gonna get her a Vision Pro for Christmas.
I'll kill you.
That'd be great. I'm in.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Make baby vision.
What would baby vision be? Them just building fake blocks?
I don't even want to think about
That's
that.
sad because that's
dumb.
exactly what it would be.
I know.
And
know.
puppy paw, what's that? Puppy patrol.
Paw Patrol.
That was close.
Clearly
Paw
we all
Patrol.
have kids.
Yeah. They're just running around.
We watch Bluey.
Oh, you're a Bluey guy. The Healer family.
Yeah, they're great.
What do you know that? You watching Bluey?
Ah, I got a Hulu subscription through a friend.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Oh man, dude. You guys hear that Frank Ragnow is coming back?
I did hear.
I thought he was retiring.
Nah, he's not done. He's got unfinished business.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't get to the NFC Championship game. Should have gone to the Super Bowl to then just bounce
Isn't
out.
it strange how our pretty much entire team is coming back, coaches and all?
Pretty much everybody's
That
like,
doesn't. I feel like that doesn't
we
happen.
got stuff to do,
I'm with Josh.
I feel like.
and we're gonna be better.
What did I say that you're not with me?
And we're
No,
already
I'm
better.
saying I agree. I agree with this answer. I'm with you. It is weird, especially because I expected Ben Johnson. Well, I thought Ben Johnson was going to L.A. And then what's his name? Big Harbaugh.
The Harbaugh Nation.
Get him. Thank God. Just burn the university to the ground.
Listen, you can hate him all you want, but he's done nothing but good things there.
He's cheated.
Everyone cheats. They just don't get caught.
Well, then he's a bad cheater.
Bad cheater.
Eh,
Huh.
is what it is.
Yeah, no. But I do have to say, the fact that pretty much everybody, including Aaron Glenn, DC, which there's like this weird camp of people that don't like Aaron Glenn.
I was in that camp.
Where'd you talk to me?
I'm not anymore.
Okay, now let's expound.
I've heard a lot of perspectives on it, right? And I didn't take into account that Aaron can only do so much with the talent that he's got. You know, and so I was giving him a lot of crap. And I was like, you know what? He just doesn't have the talent that he needs to do what he wants to do.
Yep.
I think he came alive at the end. The blitz packages were good. It's what we needed. And I think there's a lot of potential.
Yeah. And the fact that, like, secondary-wise, Cam Sutton was struggling trying to play CB1.
It was tough.
We need a cornerback. We need that in the draft. We need two of them. And I'm just like, man, I look at what Glenn was able to do with some of the rookies like Jack Campbell, Brian Branch, and now you have second years in Hutch, third year in Aleem McNeil. Like these guys,
They're just going to get better.
and they're just going to get better. They're just developing. And so, like, a lot of people were super hard on Glenn, and I'm like, okay, but the talent of the offense is a whole heck of a lot better, right? Like, you look at our O-line, top 3 in the NFL. Goff, when he's protected, great. Wide receiver core, phenomenal. We just got to get J-Mo involved.
Oh, he's coming alive. I'm not.
You're not worried?
No, he showed me what I need to see.
When do we get worried?
If he's not utilized a lot this year, I'm definitely worried. I'm like, why are we not using him? Granted, he did miss that one ball against San Fran in his bread basket in the
Yeah,
end
but
zone.
that was over the top, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But
but
the last half of the season, he was pretty much flawless. He
Yeah.
pretty much made every catch, and he played.
yeah,
really
first
good
half there
football.
were some struggles, but he got off the suspension.
Sure.
So I'm like, but I mean, having Ragnow come back with that toe injury, I just thought he was going to leave because of the toe injury.
Yeah.
How old is he?
Ooh, 20.
Younger than us.
You dirty man.